Yo, 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 yo. How you doing, everybody? What's up, Rhonda Green? What's up, Sam B? Trying to get warm. Where you at, Sam B? Where is cold? What's up, Tish? How y'all doing? We gonna get right to it tonight. We ain't gonna pitter-pat around. I am in the Discord. If anybody in the Discord wants to hop in and ask anything, I am in the voice. We gonna oh, you know what? I ain't did it in a long time. It's been a long time since I did these. Hello. Good evening. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome and give a nice hearty well thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. We are back like we never left, doing the. Let me get my pitch up so we can make it official. We can make it official like a referee's whistle. Go to my used a lot folder. And let me open up this here. You are now in tune to another episode of if I remember what my buttons were. The Intra-Day's price action recap. Yeah. It's been a minute. I can't remember what the buttons are. If you, by a small slither of my imagination, you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande. That's Big Spot if you don't hablo Espanol. And, man, we will get right into it, man. Again, I'm in the Discord. If anybody in the Discord wants to unmute and say, what's up, or ask a question, just go into the voice, unmute, and say, hey, Tim, I'm here. Because I can't see the Discord. I can hear it. Your comments is way over here. So if you put something in the chat, I'm going to miss it because I'm looking over here at the monitor. So, hello, Deborah. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. The other day we took us a vote and y'all said y'all wanted to go through the New York price action. So we're going to mark out 9:30 open. That's 9 o'clock. Let's get to the 9:30 open. That's 9:30 right there. As you can see, looking at the 15-minute chart. Let me take off the price action that has started thus far. Okay, boom. So, from this line to there, that is the price action for the 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, this is actually up until 5. But Eastern Standard Time, let's do it to 4 p.m. so we can go to the New York close. That's up to New York close. New York open to New York close. Let's do this right here. And we're going to put it one tick over. Matter of fact, let's do this right here. Boop, boop, gonna go to style, don't extend, make it a yellow bird with a yellow bill was sitting on. My last video that I did, y'all know my new stream starting soon bumper thing, story time. I'm about to give y'all a story time. I'm gonna leave that line there so we'll know where equilibrium is on the day without having to run into Fibonacci. All right, then I'm gonna hide this stuff here. I will leave on, that's the New Day opening gap. I'll leave that on. That's the New Day opening gap up there. I'll leave that on. Okay, story time. Little story time. Y'all know my bumper in the beginning. This right here. If you're in the Discord, you're not seeing what. If you're in the Discord, you didn't see that. But that bumper there, right? I had to, when I used it the other day, I went on YouTube and I got some copyright free music, royalty free music for YouTube. That's what it said it was. And when I got an email the other day saying your video is not able to be monetized because of copyrights. I'm like, I didn't play any music. So I went in, I'm looking at it, and for the first minute and 30 seconds of the stream where that bumper was playing, it was saying that it was a song that was copyright and I couldn't monetize the video. So I went back, I silenced that. But what I did, that music that you hear playing now, that's some music that I composed myself some years ago when I was doing a talk show, if you will, called Let's Talk About It. And I needed some theme music. That's back when I was doing music. So I produced my own theme intro music. Made it myself. So that is what happened, why the music changed on the stream starting soon. That other music I had on there was somebody else's music. And hey, since we're doing story time, we really fun to separate the wheat from the tare now. You know why? Because I'm about to go and find, see if I still got some Let's Talk About It on there. If you don't like that, then guess what you can do? It's still over there. Matter of fact, let me go full screen for this right here. It's still over there. Okay. Your channel. View your channel. Okay, let me see here. Members on Tim's Tidbits. Shorts. I think I had one that's called old videos. Old uploads or something. Alright. I got a lot of stock stuff on here. Old uploads right here. The Adventures of Super Dad. If y'all ever get bored, go back and look at my old Adventures of Super Dad videos. This when me and my family was vlogging. This is when I had no, that's the first time. Dentist visit, yeah, that's one of the times I went to the dentist. At one time, my mom picked me up. I was high as Cooter Brown off that stuff. And they might have been when they pulled it. It was before that. That's when we got our new purple mattress. That's what I was trying to build. I thought I was gonna build a deck, and one day I almost killed myself. Timothy did night stick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all night stick. I'm gonna show y'all night stick. Yeah, hopefully y'all can. Y'all should be able to hear it. I'm gonna show y'all night stick. What's going on, everybody? Just want to jump on here real quick. Oh, let me move my bowl. I want you to see me eat my cereal, but I want to thank y'all for supporting the Super Dad
this
channel,
man. This Super Dad.
And y'all know what it is. The adventure don't stop, man. I'm gone.
I ate them all.
Oh, this the
Fever,
okay.
so they did a little skit called
The night skits.
the night stick, and so we gonna redo it. I'm gonna show them how to work the big boss dog camera. So we gonna reshoot it with the big boss dog camera. Just something to, 2-part. Look how
family
skinny I
time
was.
during the quarantine,
Man.
and teach him a little something about shooting with a cinema camera.
And here was the original
This is
skit
the
right
original
here.
version right here that he
Cue.
shot himself. He shot this himself. We just reshot it. It's the same thing, but him and Chris holding the camera for him.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
Hey, you know where the chicken nuggets are?
I ate them all. Sorry.
Hey, are you irritated by your annoying siblings? Well, here's a solution for you. Introducing Night Sticks.
All you have to do is gently whack him across the face.
Night Sticks. Start at $15.99 for small and $24.99 for large. Call 1-800-333-3333 for a free pair. Night Sticks, the home of beat.
We about to get busy, as they say in France. Get
So-
busy.
That was the original version. I don't know if it was echoing before. And then we shot it. I let him use my cinema camera.
We'll go to a tutorial. So wait.
I was showing him how to
This
use.
is a pretty big camera. This is the whole
I'll
body
show them how to
right here.
use that camera
It's just the
right
body. There's nothing on the back
And
pole
then-
if you want to be
You
professional.
find
But yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Y'all know what it is. The adventure don't stop, and I'm gone.
It's Night Stick, the second version.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
You know where the chicken nuggets are?
I ate them all. Sorry.
Hey, are you irritated by your annoying siblings? Well, here's a solution for you. Night Sticks. All you have to do is gently whack them across the face. Night Sticks start at $19.99 for small, $24.99 for large, and $30.99 for jumbo. Night Sticks, the home of beat. Illegal in all 50 states.
Illegal in all 50 states. Now watch. I'm gonna get dinged for that music right there. I was supposed to be on here looking for what's the name? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in a rabbit hole now. Y'all already know. This is relationship goals. This is how me and Kalange was going through, like how we met. You know what I'm saying? Story time, how we met, all that right there, relationships goals. So you see how we met, how we know they was the one, our proposal story, and how we stay connected, right? Y'all can look at that. That's talking about us. We on the back deck talking. This after I hadn't finished the deck. We had to set up on the back deck. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sweetie was back there. You know what I'm saying? Doing our little relationship goals. What's going on, everybody? For those that don't know us,
both of
I'm
us
Tim,
skinny men. Look how little we are.
and this is our how we met video.
I'm skinny, she's
We have
skinny.
been talking about doing this for how long?
Y'all look at
Ever.
that.
Have been talking about doing this forever. Probably before.
And then
Was it after I started doing Super Dad?
It was before Super
Before I
Dad.
started doing Super Dad.
We have been
old
saying it for a long
videos.
time.
Yeah. Old videos. Here go one of the Let's Talk About It episodes there. Let's Talk About It. Here this we was I think we was in Atlanta at Praise Factor. My homeboy PG-13. And then this was the promo for it.
Are you a recording artist with a great CD that
That's
you'd
the
like to
music
share
right
with the world? Then let's talk about it. Or maybe you run a nonprofit organization with some wonderful ideas that you'd like to share with your community. Then hey, let's talk about it. My name is Timothy Rogers, and in an effort to help bring more exposure to the people in my community, I'm starting
Man,
an online video series
that looks so
entitled
suspect.
Let's Talk About It, where I sit down.
That looks so suspect.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It. The show
Man,
where we sit down
that
with
wasn't like a
individuals
little huckabuck,
we may
no
not be
gray.
familiar with, and give them the opportunity to let the world know why.
Oh, we was in
they
South
should be
Carolina.
also
That's where we was at.
I'm your
We was in
host,
South
Timothy
Carolina.
Rogers.
At yeah, let's talk about it. So we was in
Okay,
South
we back.
Carolina
On
at
this
Praise
episode, Let's
Factor.
talk about Columbia, South Carolina.
at Praise
We're gonna be
Factor
talking to
season
different
4.
individuals. Some may be numbered
Man,
choice awards.
throwback.
Country boy.
Country boy, my dog, country boy. I ain't seen country boy for all these people. Country boy.
Country boy, that's COUNTREBO.
Country boy.
Straight from the ATL, baby.
Okay. The season 4 grand finale.
Country boy, Pastor T, Preacher boy, Young King.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Preacher Man and Young King.
Preacher man and Young King. Hey man, it's throwback. I'm nostalgic now, man.
Praise Factor People's Choice. Caper.
Everybody.
Acquainted with the listening audience.
That boy sweaty. He was fresh off stage.
Brian Young, aka Caper.
Caper sweaty, fresh off stage.
Something positive.
Praise Factor.
Anyway, man, let's get to the price section, man.
Factor People's Choice Award. Best Holy Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
Anyway, let's get to it, man. That's enough of memory lane, man. Y'all know how I get, man. Y'all know how it is. I need a night stick. He said I need a night stick for my son. Yeah, Timothy made the night stick. That was during quarantine. They had shot night stick, and then I let him use my cinema camera, my big cinema camera, to redo it. And he enjoyed that. So here we go. We're looking at the price here, looking at the price action, and looking at the 15-minute chart. Right, looking at the 15-minute chart. Can somebody tell me what they notice about price? Right, what did price do? Right, coming into CPI, right? This is the CPI candle right here, because that's the 830 candle, right? Can somebody tell me, based off of what we've discussed, what we have discussed a lot in the past, right? What did price do coming into CPI and then the rest of the day? What did it do as far as, I'm trying to figure out a way to word it. Right. That's the CPI candle, right? And the day started right here, right? So we're going to put this here. 6 p.m. open. Okay. Then we know this right here is the New York session. Okay, 6 p.m. candle. 6 p.m. open, the CPI candle, and then the New York session, right? We already know price was like in a holding pattern until the CPI dropped, right? Until the CPI dropped, right? Yes. And in a nutshell, that's what it did. I'm trying to click on the thing. AMD, all right? In a nutshell, that's what it did, AMD. But when we're talking about trying to trade, right? Because we're running now. We're sprinting now. We moving beyond the point of being able just to identify PD arrays, being able to look at the chart and be like, oh, I see a fair value gap. Oh, I see a breaker. We way beyond that. Even for the mentees that don't never do no homework no more because I don't post no more videos. But even for the mentees, we're beyond the point of just being able to look at the chart and say, oh, I see this PD array, I see that PD array, right? We're at the point where we want to understand how to trade
I'm not teaching anybody how to trade. I'm just sharing my thoughts of, you know what? I ain't got my disclaimer at the bottom no more. Oh, I got it in the beginning. Yes. I put it at the beginning. It's at the beginning of the thing, right? So, I'm not teaching anyone how to trade. But if you understand the ICT concepts, you can take what you know about the concepts and apply it to your trading strategy. I'm not a financial advisor or a fiduciary. Before making any investing or trading decisions, you should seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor, preferably a fiduciary. Now, we sprinting. We beyond the point of trying to just identify PD arrays. We're at the point where we want to know how to implement the concepts to help us with our trading decisions, right? And when we're trying to find a trade, right? What do we want price to do initially? Now, we just talked about this the other day on the price action recap. We talked about it with the mentees last night on the homework review. We talk about it all the time, right? But we went into
what you wanted to do. You mean take sell side and buy side?
Okay, there we go. Could y'all help Lump tell them when it take the sell side and buy side? What has it done? What did it establish?
The dealing range or the price range?
There you go. There you go. It established a verified dealing range.
Okay.
So, looking at the chart here, what did that CPI candle do? This candle right here. It did it all in one 15-minute candle today. What did this CPI candle do?
Right. Spool.
Yeah, but what did it do? Right? What did we do? Right? We came up here and did what?
Hold on. No, that can't. Oh yeah, it took the up top is the sell side or the buy side.
Buy side.
Buy side. Okay.
All right. We took buy side and we did what?
Took sell side.
Took sell side. Right? A bunch of it. Right?
Yeah.
Took a lot of sell side. Let's go to the lowest low that we took on this candle right here. Right, let's find the lowest low that we took on this candle right here. Did we take that? Nope, we didn't take that one.
That was the next one.
We didn't take that one away, so we took that one, right? That's the lowest low we took. So, now, when price takes out buy side and sell side, as we already stated, it establishes a dealing range, right? It establishes a dealing range. Now, once your dealing range is established, right? So, we took out the sell side, we took out the buy side, right? We see this candle here that I was pointing at, that CPI candle. We can see that now this is our dealing range at the 9:30 open. At the 9:30 open, this is our dealing range. Now, once you've established your dealing range, right, what do you want the market to do, right? You want the market to engage what? Y'all put it, don't be scared to put it in the chat. Don't be waiting on Lump in the Discord to be talking. Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody type it in the chat. What do you want the market to engage after your dealing range is established? Liquidity.
Okay.
There you go. You want the market to engage liquidity. Well, Tim, what liquidity do you want it to engage? It really don't matter. It really doesn't. Because
Once it engages the liquidity, then you're going to start looking for the market to tell you what it wants to do, right? But if you have a bias, the best entries are going to come if it engages opposing liquidity, opposite of your draw. The best entries are going to come if it engages the opposing liquidity, right? And why is that? If it engages the opposing liquidity after it gets into your time frame and you're in your dealing range, if it engages the opposing liquidity, what are we probably in the midst of? It's a price engine. It's a price delivery method, right? It's a price delivery method. So if we start off the session, right, and we engage the opposing liquidity, right, what phase, if you will, that we are probably in if you got a bullish bias and it engages sell side first? Not the Judas swing, right? The Judas swing ain't there. You're anticipating the Judas swing because we're in what phase? We are in what? The Judas swing not there yet. You don't know it's a Judas swing yet. You're anticipating it. Yes, it is expansion, but we're in what phase of the expansion? Right? We're talking about the I'm trying to think of the right word. I'm doing this on the fly, y'all. Right? You got, it's the same thing. I give you a clue. That's your clue. Close. You talking about his neighbor, Tish. That man said ARP. You talking about his neighbor, Tish. That's your clue. Oh, let me give you another clue. I'm going to give you another clue. Right here. Y'all see it right there? Boom. When you see that, what's that right there? Y'all dying. Y'all, oh my God. You still talking about his neighbor, Marco. You talking about Tish and Marco. Manipulation. Look at you. There you go. Manipulation. The power of three, right? If it engages the opposing liquidity first, like if you got a bias and it engages the opposing liquidity first, the first thing coming into your mind is we are in the manipulation phase of the power of three, right? The power of three. So once the market engages liquidity, okay, if you got a bias and you see it attack opposing liquidity, right, you can start looking for entries far earlier than if you don't have a bias, right? Notice, right? Look for entries far earlier than if you don't. Because if you don't have a bias, right? If you don't have a bias, you have to wait for price to give you a confirmation up here, right? Right. This is like, if you don't have a bias and you see it attack this sell side and we get this huge rejection, this is kind of showing you, hey, I didn't have a bias, but this rejection
here it's saying that we may want to come here, because if we reject liquidity, right, the draw becomes the high or low that sent you there, and then we have to worry about what's in the way of getting back there, right? But if you have a bias and you see this move, now you can start planning entries a lot sooner than if you don't. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay? Now, so the CPI candle, what did it do? Took everybody out. Wiped out the buy side, wiped out the sell side. Right? Took everybody out. Okay? Now, we know, based off of Michael's teachings and our own study of a CPI day, right? CPI, just like some other big news events like FOMC meetings, not the minutes, but FOMC meeting, some of the other big, you know what I'm saying, market movers, right? A lot of time they are two-stage moves, where the first move is the fake move, and then you can fade the CPI once you get a confirmation, right? Sometimes it happens the same day, sometimes it happens the next day. But as you see today, it happened the same day, because on CPI, we wiped out the buy side immediately. Whoop-pow! And then we came down and wiped out the sell side, cleared the board, established our dealing range, right? And then when the New York session opened, right, we wiped out sell side to allow the New York session to participate on this smart money reversal down here, getting this deep, deep discounted price, right? And then we went up and took out the buy side, faded the CPI move, right? Took them out, first move, fake move, and then fade CPI, real move, right? It wasn't beautiful today, right? As you see, up until like 11:15, we just was like doing a bunch of blah, 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 blah. But after 11:15, the market went up, taking out that buy side with no kind of hesitation, right? No kind of hesitation. And then we pulled back into the range, right? Came right back down to equilibrium of the original dealing range, right? Down here to this order block, then pushed back up to that bearish order block, then came back down again, and the price is still respecting that order block right there, right? So now let's go and dig down into the weeds and look at the price action. Do everybody got a good, like, broad 300-foot view of letting price establish itself, finding your dealing range, and then letting price show you what it wants to do? Because if it's not engaging with liquidity, right, then the big boys ain't really trying to shake nothing. The big money ain't trying to shake nothing. You want to see a raid on liquidity, as a lot of the traders on Al Gore's internet say, if there's no raid, there's no trade. You want to see a raid on liquidity, and then the market show you what it wants to do after it raids the liquidity, right? Is it always going to be a reversal? No, it's not, right? Because the market delivers, the algorithm delivers price in two different ways, right? Somebody tell me what's the two different ways the algorithm delivers price, and I'm going to write out the ways here on the screen here. What's the two different ways the algorithm delivers price? Somebody put it in the chat.
You talking about when you
There you
said consolidate, expand, reverse, and deliver?
You missed something on that one.
Consolidate, expand, reverse. What's missing between reverse and deliver? Oh, manipulation, consolidation, expansion, manipulation, reverse, then delivery.
You missing something
Or
right there.
oh, the manipulation between
There
reverse
you go,
and
right
delivery?
there. Look at it. Rhonda got you. Retrace.
Where? Okay,
Consolidation,
retracement. All right.
expand. It's gonna consolidate, expand, reverse, retrace, and
Retrace,
deliver.
okay.
And then the other way is what?
It just one step is opposite instead of.
Just take that out.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay, consolidation, expand, reverse, then deliver.
No, you take
I mean,
reverse out.
retrace, then deliver.
Yes. Right? Curd incurred. So, price is going to consolidate, expand. So, this right here today, which one was this? Right? Which one was this right here? Was it? Hold on. Get out of here, line. Get out of here, line. All right. Today's price action here was that this one or this one? Which one was it?
What was the question again? Tell me I missed that.
Today's price action. All right. Today's price action. All right. Which one was it? Was it a continuation or reversal? Right? Which one is this one right here? Is this a continuation or a reversal? This one up here.
I'm gonna say a continuation.
Question.
Continuation.
You say this a continuation?
Oh, somebody, I thought you were saying what's the answer to
I'm saying this one here. This right here. Is this a continuation or a reversal?
That's a reversal right there.
Okay. And what's this right here?
That's the continuation.
This continuation, right?
Yeah.
So, what did price do today?
I was saying this continuation.
You said this continuation?
Yeah, I'm just guessing that because it looked like it still want to go up.
I said, what did price do today? Not what it want to do. What inside our time frame, right here, from 9:30 to there. What did price do? Did price do this or did price do that?
Consolidated, expanded. Consolidation.
All right. Walk through it. Walk through it here. Here you go right here. We starting that. Let's go down to it. Let's go down to a time frame to make lower time frame to make it easier on your eyes. Right? We're gonna make it easy on your eyes. Since you brave enough to pull up in the chat, in the Discord and talk, and everybody else scared. Right? Here we go, 9:30 right here. Right? So walk me through the price. Tell me what it's doing here at 9:30. Right? What are we doing here?
Where the mouse at? Where your mouse?
Yeah,
okay,
right here. We starting at 9:30 here.
Right there.
You doing what?
You consolidating right there. Man.
Okay. Then what price do next?
Then you expand when you drop down.
Okay, we expanded. What the price do next?
Then you reverse.
Okay.
All right. And then it didn't deliver though. You just
what's this right here?
That's a buy model.
No. Man, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about the arc you just did.
What are we talking about here?
Okay.
We consolidated, we expand, we reversed.
Reverse. And I guess that'll be the delivery.
No.
Okay.
If you consolidate, expand, here's your sell side, here's your buy side.
Your retracement.
Retrace. And then
we delivered up top. Okay.
Okay. So you said we did a consolidation, expansion, a reversal, a retracement, and a deliver.
So
and
we
you
did
said
the third.
And which one is this right here? Is this a continuation or a reversal?
That'll be a continuation, I think.
Man, why are you guessing? Say the name of the thing right here.
Talking about consolidation, expansion, reversal, retrace, deliver.
Okay, so is this a continuation or a reversal?
When it reversed, it still went the other way though. So I guess I'm gonna go with continuation again, cause
What's this R right here stand for?
reversal.
So what is this right here?
Okay, so I guess it's a reversal.
A reversal.
The other one only got one R.
It's a
so
reversal.
It's retracement in the other one, right?
Yes.
Ain't no okay.
So you consolidate, you expand, you reverse, right? That's why it's a reversal, because you're reversing. You're taking out you're the opposing liquidity, right? So you got your accumulation, your manipulation, and your distribution, because you're distributing above these highs.
Okay.
Consolidation, expansion, reversal, retracement, delivering above these highs. You see what I'm saying? And so the power of 3 is accumulation, manipulation, distribution above the highs. But inside that distribution, the price delivery method is accumulation, manipulation, reversal, retracement, and delivery.
Because and the get in spot is on that retracement.
Yes, you're looking for an entry here.
Okay, I mean
right?
entry. I said get in spot.
You're looking for an entry there. This is the way the it's taught to get in when it comes above and comes back, right? Yeah. But if you're more advanced, you can look for entries here if you got the bias, right? If you got the bias already, and Picasso, Picasso live up here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who Picasso is. Picasso, right? You got Picasso up here. You put a little draw there, right? Picasso up there. You know Picasso up there. So when you get the accumulation and the manipulation, right? As soon as you get your any type of confirmation that you're looking for, right? If you're aggressive, right? As soon as you trade above this candle here, right? Creating that inversion fair value gap right there. If you're aggressive, then you could be looking for an entry right there on that inversion fair value gap, right? You can be looking for an entry, right? That's the inversion fair value gap. Come here. You could be looking for an entry right there on that down close candle if it reached back to it, but your inversion fair value gap would have been entry here, right? So you could be looking for an entry down there if you're aggressive, but once you come up here and get your change in the state of delivery right there, then you could be looking for, and you see how we kind of dilly-dallied for a long time. That's why I say it wasn't like the best price action in the morning, but if you notice, right, price respected this area here with this inversion fair value gap and this BISI right there. It respected that. We came down, touched the inversion fair value gap, touched it again, and then from the rest of the time it never came back there, and it respected this what is that right there? The first presentation fair value gap, right? We consolidated inside the first presentation fair value gap all morning, and then it went up to the delivery. Okay, so today was a reversal, right? Every day not gonna be a reversal, right? It can be a continuation, but today it just happened that you were looking for the entries based off of a reversal, right? Based off of reversal, because the draw was up here. What can you do to help you understand the probability of the draw, right? On days like this right here, when it's a news candle, right? On days like this, when it's a news candle, if we look here, right? If we look there, Boop. And we look here. Right there. Well, I just do this right here. Right? If we look there and we look here. Right? So, what do we have right here? What is that right there? Somebody tell me what that is in the chat. What is that low right there? Or should I say, where is that low? You say consequent encroachment? Yeah, consequent encroachment of what? Where is that low located at? Right? Where is that swing low located at? And what type of low is it? Right? Where is it and what type of it? Swing low in a fair value gap. Yes. Right? So it's a swing low inside a fair value gap. And what type is it? What type of swing low is it? Right? You got two different kinds of lows and highs, right? What kind of high is this? What type of high is this? And what type of low is that? All right? No, not rejection. Right here. Our buy side here, right? What type of high is that? No,
Well,
not
swing
internal.
high, swing low.
Yeah, it's a swing low, but what type? Like this right here. What kind of high is this right here? And what kind of low is this right here? Just ignore all of this right here. Right? We're ignoring this, and we're just looking at our high and low, right? So this right here, what type of high is this, and what type of low is that? Right? If we look across here,
Talking about buy side and sell side? Or?
what type of buy side? But what type of high is this? No, not external. All right.
Oh,
Look at them visually. What's the difference in them? All right. I'm giving you a clue now.
what you call them? Smooth?
Smooth. But what's a smooth high? There you go, Kim. You got equal highs and a single low. Right? You got equal highs and a single low. So, with relative equal highs, right, and relative equal lows, what makes them a high probability? If what? If the one on the right is what? If the high on the right is what to the high on the left? And the same thing with the lows. If the low on the right is what to the one on the left? Lower. If the high on the right is lower than the high on the left, it makes them high probability. Right? Meaning they left liquidity up there to come back and get later. Right? What did they do? They made someone feel safe because they went up to it and didn't take it. No, not divergence. Right? They went up to it and they didn't take it. So now it's more liquidity engineered up there. It's piling up. It's stockpiling. Right? With a single low. Right? This single low down here, there are stops down there. Right? There are stops down there to be paired to. So if we attack the single low first and then reject, right? If we attack the single low first and then reject off of it, and you see we got smooth highs up there, then now you looking like, oh, we got smooth highs up here, and then we just rejected a single low. We came down, nice rejection. Now, you may look and say, hey, Tim, look here. We came above these smooth highs right here with the news candle. What do I say about news candles when it's a long wick on a news candle? I ignore that. I ignore that. I ignore that. Why? Because that's not real trading. That happened in a millisecond. Pew, pew, pew. That's just manipulating to clear the board, right? Cleared the board here, cleared the board here. Just cleared the board. Get everybody out the game, right? And then if you notice, even though it went up there, it still didn't take out where the liquidity is, where the money reside, where the money reside. Even though it went up there and took people out the game here, because we got these smooth highs there, it engineered more liquidity up there. Okay? So, at the start of your trading time, what does it do? In real trading, it gives the New York session a chance to come down and run these stops below this low that's located inside this fair value gap. Man, I told you, when you got a low inside a fair value gap, that's tasty to the algorithm, right? So we run it, boop, boop, and then boop, go back and take out the high probability equal highs, right? That's just want to throw that in there. I can't remember why I started talking about it, but I want to throw that in there. Now, remember, every day is not going to be a reversal, but the reversal just gives you an opportunity to get great risk to reward trades if you're aggressive enough, and sometime if it just plays out, you know what I'm saying, in your favor, you can get a really good risk to reward trade right there. Because when we was looking at that before on the lower time frame, I think the aggressive entry was like somewhere down here by the sell side. And if we look at that, where we come here, and let's just say that was the lowest point, we just put it below that low right there. I'm just gonna drop it anywhere and take it back to the high right there. That's a 11 to 1 trade, almost a 12 to 1 trade. Right, that's an almost 12 to 1 trade if you got in down there and took it back to the high. Right? Not saying everybody gonna, have a picture perfect entry like that. And then if we come back up here to that area, that's a nice 4 to 1 trade. Right? That's the area where we had the confirmation area. And if we go below the order block right there, right? That's a nice 4 to 1 trade right there. Almost 5 to 1. Right? So down here was 12 to 1, a possibility of a 12 to 1. And up here, once we got our confirmation where we said, okay, this is the confirmation area, and it hung out in that area over there, right? Boom, we got the 5 to 1 trade right there. Now, let's go down to the 1 minute and peek at the 1 minute, and we can see here that this area here at the beginning, this gave you this from the beginning of the day. We already talked about how this gave us the accumulation, the consolidation, expansion, reversal, retracement, and the delivery right there. Now, if we look over here, right, and you say, Tim, I can't trade that. That's no good for me. Right, you also have an opportunity here where we have consolidation, expansion, retracement, and deliver right there. Right, so all of this right here, right, all of this right here. Here we go from 10 o'clock right there. You say, Tim, I ain't trading before 10. Come from 10 o'clock over here to after 11 o'clock, right? This is your consolidation right there, right? We got a consolidation there. So now, when we look at this here, we got buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, right? Then we go up here, there, and then we leave that area, right? We leave that area. Once we leave that area there, now that we've left the area, let's blow this up big, get this big so that we can all see it, just in case we're looking at it on small devices, right? Do it again, right? 10 o'clock time frame here. 10 o'clock right there. Boom. So 10 o'clock, we come in here. Okay, we got our buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, right? Then we leave the area right there. Okay, now let's move this over a little bit right there so you can see. Once we leave the area, right? Once price leaves the area, you see we create a fair value gap right there, right? What is this displacement away from this consolidation telling us, right? Right? What is this? What is it telling us about this area here? What is it telling us about that area there?
That's a balanced price range.
Balanced price range, right? Balanced price range, right? What is this candle right here? Right. What is that candle right there? Come on, chat. Somebody else that's in the gang, pull up in the Discord and unmute so you can talk. Somebody that's in the gang, pull up in the voice and unmute so you can talk. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit right here, just like this. I ain't even gonna read the chat. I don't care if you type the right thing in the chat.
So what
I ain't
that
gonna read the
down
chat.
candle is? You saying that's you know, I don't know them PDub.
Lump, you already been talking. Lump, you already been talking. I want somebody to pull up somebody in the gang, pull up in the Discord right now. I'm just gonna sit here just like this. I'm sitting here just like this till somebody pull up and unmute and talk. We sprinting. We sprinting. We ain't gonna come here. You ain't gonna just come here at nighttime and give me laryngitis and ain't gonna be talking and not participating in class. Let's go, Rhonda. What's that candle right there? Hey, boys, one of y'all bring me my water, please.
Is that the order block?
Yes. Say it with your chest. You low.
It's the order block.
What the order block job do? What order block supposed to do?
Block price.
No. What it supposed to do?
Block. Okay.
You gotta say it with your chest.
Block the price.
Right. So here we go. We got us a bullish order block. Right. What's this candle right here? 11-14 candle. What's that candle right there?
That's a bearish fair value gap.
Who?
I mean bullish. I'm sorry. That's a bullish
fair
value gap.
Bullish fair value gap right there. Okay. So price offered buy side, sell side, left the area, right? With displacement, right? So when you consolidate and expand away with displacement to the upside, the last candle, right, at or near the consolidation, you say, Tim, that's not near the equilibrium of the consolidation. Yes, it is. This consolidation right there, right? This is our balanced price range, right? We consolidated right there, expanded away. Where's that candle? Right near or at equilibrium, right? So now that we got this balanced price range here, you're not expecting price to go where? You said it's an echo? Did you, Rhonda, when you came inside the Discord, did you mute YouTube? When you come into the Discord, you got to mute YouTube, or you're gonna be hearing it. Like when you talk, you're gonna be hearing it. Was it an echo for y'all when Rhonda was talking? Price range.
I didn't hear an echo. I didn't hear an echo.
Yeah, because it just went through my mic. Yeah, because it just went through my mic.
Actually, yeah, it is echoing now.
Yeah, cause it went. I could hear it go through my mic. Has it been echoing the whole time?
No, it wasn't. And it's not echoing no more now.
Cause I had unmuted mine over here.
Okay, the echo gone now.
Okay.
It was echoing like when I was talking a few seconds ago, but it's gone now.
Yeah, cause I had unmuted my YouTube. When I unmuted my YouTube, it was echoing. But like if you don't have long as you ain't got both of them unmuted, then it won't be echoing. Okay, so we don't expect price to go where? Back down into the balanced price range, right? So if you don't expect price to come back down here right now, this is your sell side, right? For all intents and purposes, this is your external sell side, and this is your external buy side, right? Because you don't expect price to come back down into the balanced price range, right? And for those who can't see it with all the candles on there, boom, do it like that, right? So we're anticipating price doesn't want to come here because we left that area, right? We left with displacement. We got a bullish order block here, right? We got a bullish fair value gap there. So now this is our range that we're looking at right here, right? This is our range that we're looking at right there, from that low to that high, because this is when we left the balanced price range. This is the lowest low from when we leave in that range. This is the highest high when we're leaving that range. And if we run our Fibonacci there, right, we're looking to buy somewhere below this line, right? You're looking for your buying opportunity somewhere below this line, right? It can be consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, right? It can be consequent encroachment of fair value gap. It can be the high of the order block, because the wick is inside the fair value gap. So you want to see the sensitivity at the wick, right? Or it can be the open, right? The open is your changing the state of delivery. That's where the algorithm is remembering that price, right? That's the most important price, right? The opening price of that candle. The open, high, low, and close of these candles. Those are the force and the mean threshold. But the open, high, low, close, and mean threshold are the important prices for PD arrays, right? Mean threshold and consequent encroachment. So you're looking for a reason to get long inside there, right? Why? Because over here we missed the opportunity. Well, we didn't miss. It didn't fall within our window of trading per our trading strategy, right? Your trading strategy may say, I don't trade until after 10, right? So if you don't trade until after 10 in the opening range, right? In the opening range, let's go to our little friend indicator, right? So we're gonna make London our opening range, right? So our opening range is 9:30 to 10. All right, we're gonna make New York session our trading window, so 10 o'clock to let's just say 11:30. We're just gonna say 12 because it's the morning session, right? And then we'll say 1:30 to 2 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock to 4. Okay, that's how we're gonna break it down. And then we're gonna, okay, there you go, boom. So now we got everything on there, and I can I'm gonna take all this off because it's getting sloppy.
Okay. So now we got this is our opening range. This is our trading time. And I got it cut off so we can't see. Oh, I took it off so we can't see it. So I got to put it back on so we can see the so we can see the other because it's got to be on there for the color to show up. With this indicator. Okay. Oh, no, I gotta keep going. All right, so there you go. Now, so that's if I hide this box here, no, wrong box. Okay, so those are our times. That's our opening range for the morning, trading time frame for the morning, opening range for the afternoon, trading time for the afternoon, right? So now let's look at the morning. You say, I don't trade before 10, right? So during the opening range, right, what did price do? Price came. We already established that we had this was our reversal time, right? We got our Judy swing, right? What do price do a lot of times going into something new? A lot of times it hit you with a Judy swing, right? We got our Judy swing, right? Taking out liquidity. Giving smart money a chance to get the smart money reversal, right? We took out a low that also interacted with a higher time frame low, right? So looking at this right here, you have relative equal lows down here, right? From way over here, you have that low and that low. Where's this low? This low is higher than that low. High probability relative equal lows, right? We take out the low, take out the relative equal low, then we come back up. Now we're moving into our trading time frame, right? The pink area there, that's from 10 up until 12. Okay, so during your trading time frame, we already said we had our consolidation, right? We had our expansion, we had our retrace, and we had our delivery, right? So deep diving into that like we were doing already, we know we had a balanced price range. We're not anticipating price to come back down into this balanced price range. So now this is the range that we're looking for our trading opportunities right here, right? We already talked about, we had an order block right there. And if we look very closely, right, I can't make this stuff up, right? If we look very closely, right, when we came back down into this range here, right, the low of this 1120 candle and the low of this 1121 candle, right, look right up here in this area right now. I don't know if y'all can see those numbers. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, there you go, right there. I done made it too big, right? So look right up here at this number right there. Right, we're looking at that number right there, right? The low of that candle right there is what, right? Y'all see that right there? 20,412.50. The low of this candle here, see the color change green? 20,412.50. What's the opening price of this candle there? You can either look at this little green line over here that I put on that open, or you can look right over here at this price right there. What's the opening price of that? 20,412.50, right? Remember what I said? The algorithm remembers the opening price of that order block right there. If it's highly specific, highly algorithmic, right, you're going to see precision like this right here, right? This is not a sign of manipulation. This is algorithmic because it came to the tick, right? Twice, right? That's why I say your entry could have been the high of this right here because there is a little wick, or your entry could have been consequent encroachment of the BISI. Why did I say consequent encroachment or the high of this order block? Right? That's a question. Somebody know it hasn't what? Somebody tell me why we was looking for those areas as entries. Right? We said it one time before. Right? We said it one time before. This is our range here. Right? Why were we looking at consequent encroachment or the high of that order block as possible entries? Why? That's a question. Waiting on the chat. Deborah, get in the Discord and talk to me. Tired of waiting on the chat. Y'all taking too long to type. No, it's not breaking market structure.
What you said? Why you was talking about what?
Why did we look at consequent encroachment or the high of this order block as an entry based off of our range that we was looking for the entry in?
You always say the algorithm seeks liquidity and balances.
But why were we looking? Why we weren't just picking anywhere? Why did we pick consequent encroachment? Why we pick the high of the fair value gap? Right? I specifically said consequent encroachment or the high of the order block.
I'm not sure.
Deborah, I'm ignoring your answer because you didn't get in the Discord and speak it like I said. Thank you, Rich Genius. Rich Genius got it because they're in a discount. We buy in a discount, we sell in a premium. Right? They're in a discount of our range right here. Right? That's why I said consequent encroachment or the high of that. Right? That's where you're looking to enter. If it doesn't come to the discount, if it just stopped right there and left you, it stopped right there and left you. But when it's being algorithmic, it's certain things it's gonna do. Like come to that price to the tick. Like come back to discount to give you an opportunity to go. It's certain things it's gonna do when it's moving algorithmically. Okay? Now, get it? Got it good. So, and then you say, okay, Tim, I was a little gun shy, and do I just sit down and miss the move? No, because where's the draw? Right? The draw is here. Right? The draw is there. If that's your draw, if you squanch this up, right? If you squanch this up, this is your draw up here. Right? If nothing else, right? What's another magnet for price that we haven't hit yet? If you miss this right here, what's another magnet from price that's on the chart right now that we haven't hit yet that lets you know that we're still not done going up? Looking at the chart right now, what's a magnet for price? We said what it was early in the stream, right? What's a magnet for price? That we still haven't hit yet. You missed that opportunity. You was gun shy. You didn't like the entry. You was nervous because it had been doing all this chopping, slopping. So you was nervous here and you didn't take the trade there. What's in price that we still haven't hit yet that lets you, it's a magnet. It's a magnet for price. No, the equal highs is where Picasso stayed. What else is on the chart that we haven't hit yet? There you go. Say it louder.
New day opening gap.
New day opening gap. Very good.
we got our new day opening gap here that we still haven't hit yet, right? And it's a magnet for price. So if you miss that opportunity there, right, and then price pushes up, right? Once price pushed up, what do we have sitting here and here? What are those? What is this candle right here? What is this candle right here? This one right there. What's that? And then what's that? Order block. Very good. And then what type of order block is this right here? That little one.
The little one is bearish, right?
No, they both of them bullish, but this is an order block. This is an order block, but what type of order block is that? A propulsion block. Very good. And you see the candles are respecting that propulsion block right there. Right? Wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. Right? Wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. Right? We got a long wick on the propulsion block. Right? So what can we expect price to come down to? If you got a long wick, right? If you got a long wick on a swing low, swing high, a propulsion block, a order block, what can you anticipate price coming to? Because you're looking for this candle here to act as support. So if it's got a long wick on it, what can you anticipate price doing? Right? Dropping down to consequent encroachment. And you want to see the body respect that. Right? That's consequent encroachment of the wick. Equilibrium is a range. Consequent encroachment is the middle of a gap. Wicks are gaps. Imbalance. Any kind of inefficiency, 50% of it, that's consequent encroachment. Ranges is equilibrium. If you got a range, a consolidation, a dealing range, a price leg, range, equilibrium. Right? Reference points like order blocks, propulsion blocks, breakers, 50% is mean threshold. 50% in between opening gaps, new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps, event horizon. It's 50% in between the gap, the new day opening gap, new week opening gaps, event horizon. Okay, so got it good. So we still haven't met, we still haven't gotten to the new day opening gap, right? So once we come back down to your order block right there, there's your opportunity to get long off of your order. You got your order block you can get long off of, your propulsion block you can get long off of, and then you already know about the fancy dancy double up volume imbalances right there. Michael been hitting those hard lately in the 2024 mentorship with them double up volume imbalances right there. I can't remember what he called the PD array, right? But when you got a little candle like that right there, in between, you got a volume imbalance with a little, especially when it's a little doji. But if it's like a little candle in between with them volume imbalance right there, look at there. After we hit that new week, after we hit that new day opening gap, where did we come to? To that PD array. I can't remember what he called it. Right there, right? So here's your opportunity to get in off of there, right? And take it back to the new day opening gap, right? Once you come back to the new day opening gap, if you're still bullish, now you got a bullish fair value gap, and you got this fancy dancy new PD array he be talking about all the time, right? But we just know it as a volume imbalance, two volume imbalance, but when they're stacked up like that right there, right? Just double them up, get them together, boom, right there to it. And you say, well, Tim, I don't know about that. I'm scared to take that. No harm, no foul. Because once you came to the new day opening gap, right, what do we do? What did we do when we came to the new day opening gap, right? What is this right here? What is that right there? Right? What did we do? We moved up, took out what? Right?
What kind of liquidity is this up here? External, right? What kind of liquidity is this right here? Internal, right? So we went to external liquidity, pulled back to internal liquidity, right? Consequent encroachment, order block, external liquidity, pulled back to internal liquidity, fair value gap, that right there, order block, right? Whole bunch going on right there, right? Pushed up. What is this right here? What's that right there? Right? Right, right here. Just like this. What is that right there? What is that right there? Don't nobody know? Don't nobody know what that is right there? Balanced price range. Oh, I ain't supposed to read that. That was from Deborah. Inversion fair value gap. Yes, it is inversion fair value gap here, but I'm highlighting the balanced price range, right? So if you're looking at the inversion fair value gap, that's beautiful, right? Because this candle right here created an inversion fair value gap first. That candle right there created a BISI. When that BISI was created, that created a balanced price range right there. So looking at the inversion fair value gap, we came down to consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap. We came just shy of consequent encroachment of the balanced price range. But either way it goes, here is your entry right there to attack the buy side. I'm tired now. That's enough studying price. We didn't get through the end of the day, but hopefully y'all learned something. We sprinting now. Somebody tell me something different than I said tonight. I'll wait. I'm going to wait. Did I say anything different about this price action? Everything I said tonight is stuff that we talk about over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? Put a 1 in the chat if we talk about this stuff over and over again. We talk about the same concepts over and over. We ain't talk about nothing new, nothing different. Talk about the same time frames. We talk about the same liquidity runs. We talk about the same delivery method. We talk about the same price engine models. We talk about the same PD arrays. We talk about the same narrative. We talk about Picasso. We talk about the same thing. It's just all about internalizing how to implement it. That's what we're doing here. We calling this the price action, the intraday price action recap. That's what I named it. We calling it the intraday price action recap, but only thing we're doing is seeing how do we implement it. Right? How do we we can see the fair value gaps all day, but if we don't know how to use them, if we don't know how to implement, if we're looking to go short when we should be looking to go long, just like shout out E-Rock for pulling up the other day saying, look, man, I'm struggling with this. I always be trying to go short because I'm seeing this displacement lower. And we say, hey, E-Rock, let's dive into this thing, man. And if that doesn't work, call back and we'll figure this thing out. So we look, E-Rock, you was zoomed into the 1 minute and then you lost focus that the 15 minute. What did we say it had done? We said it had a break in market structure due to an expansion, and then it had a retracement, and you should have been looking for a long entry to go to the delivered. Same thing we talked about today. It consolidated, expanded, and retraced. And on that retracement, she was on a lower time frame and mistook it for a reversal.
But we're the same concepts. But if you understand how to connect the dots, connect the dots, then you can engage the market educatedly. Yes, Marco, we cooking. We chefing. Hey, man, anybody got anything for me? Does anyone have anything for me? Yeah. Anybody got anything for me? Going once. Going twice. And that'll do. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. We're going to go ahead and call it. I didn't plan on being on here for an hour and a half, but we have been on here for an hour and a half. I jellipies if it was too long. I'll see y'all. What's tomorrow? Friday? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, no. Friday Night Lights. Friday, we got a football game tomorrow. I will not see y'all tomorrow. We got Friday Night Lights, baby. Friday Night Lights. And it's senior night, so we got to be there early to hear him call my son's name. Hey, y'all be safe out here in these trading streets. If y'all going to trade tomorrow, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw. Just like how we just went back and studied the price action. Go back and study what you saw so you can see how to apply it to your future trading endeavors. Well, maybe y'all need to study so you can apply it to your future. Or for people that's left-handed, you study to apply it to your future. Whichever way your future is. You hear me? Anyway, man, till the next time I decide to get on Al Gore's internet, y'all be safe out here in these trading streets. It's your boy, Aranya Grande. That's Big Spider if you don't hablo español. Gone, man.